Set the phone down. I had my hair pulled back while I was doing it, but what I did was, and yes, it's not perfect, look, all this crap. But again, my hair shrinks up. You can already tell, look at the right side. What's it doing? Going up higher. And I'm not going to mess with all that because look, my hair doesn't set down here. If I cut all this off, my hair will be up here, which in a way I'm like, well, maybe that's where I want it, but I'm not going to mess with it right now. I'll go to a pro or something and get their advice first. Or, I don't know, I'll probably just chop it off and then in a couple of weeks it'll grow back out. But anyway, trying to keep that gradual thing happening here without looking like a shaggy dog. Anyway, I took, like I said, I had this, I just kind of took this section, and I know that's awkward. I can't help that. That is how my hair is built, so I'm not effing with all that. So I took all this. I actually pulled it down here. Like I said, I didn't cut it up in the air because I couldn't, and I didn't think that would make sense. What was I worried about? I was worried about the underneath being longer than the rest. Anyway, the underneath actually is a smidge shorter than the rest. And then I did this twist thing I've always seen and literally just went in and slowly, little bit at a time, kept undoing it. And it's not awful. Yeah, it needs cleaned up. And I just trimmed it again a second ago because it was actually like down here, and I was like, ah. And when I have curly hair, or when you straighten your hair and if you're doing all this and bringing it and you get all that like kind of curl, but I didn't want that. I want to try, I've been watching Younger and watching TV shows, and I've been watching One Tree Hill. So there's these girls on there with this real long gorgeous hair, don't have that yet, and they got just a boom bangs. But if I cut mine to boom, I'm scared. So maybe that's exactly what I need to do. Cut it just a little more so that it's right above my eyebrows. Maybe that's the look I need to achieve to get what I'm looking for, but I'm afraid to, so we'll see. But anyway, that's how I did that. I did the whole curtain bang thing yesterday, and I had this long enough and gradual enough that it was still a sweep bang. And what I did was, like I said, I literally just kind of grabbed the middle section that's right above my eyes, and I used that, just that, as much as possible. Tried to be as consistent as I could on it. And I did do this and pull it up once, which is probably why that underneath, my first cut, I pulled it up, placed my fingers, and then came down here and cut it. So I'm sure that's what made the underneath layer shorter, because it's kind of pulled back a little when I pull it up. So after I did that, I was like, no, I'm not going to keep pulling it up here, and I'm certainly not going to chop up here. Yeah, that's longer. I can't help. That's my hairline, though. That's just how my hair always is. Plus, like I said yesterday, I pull it this way 99% of the time when I do a sweepy bang. So, whatever. It's so funny nowadays, by the way, that they call all this crap a sweep bang. They used to call it a cowlick, and it was, like, apparently not cool. And when I was little, my mom, people do this, and honestly, it's stupid. Especially on curly haired kids. And I put a relaxer in my hair, I had curly hair. And so when I was little, for someone who didn't style it, who didn't know a thing, I'm talking kindergarten, first, second, third, fourth. Well, kindergarten, first, and second. And anyway, my mom kept bangs on me. She always, I guess, get your hair out of your eyes was the concept. Well, guess what? I didn't like bangs, didn't like styling my hair. Always had my hair in a ponytail. I was a tomboy. I wasn't even a tomboy, though. People call it that. I don't know why. I was just an adventurous, inquisitive, fun kid who rode her bike everywhere, played. I would go to the park where we lived and go sit on the swings for hours and just sing songs and dream about being a singer. That's how I spent my days. I didn't have friends until I moved and was in like 6th grade. And even then, I had my 2 neighbors, one on each side of me. I ended up friends with both of them a little younger than me. Isn't that funny? I'm a Sagittarius, so I guess that's kind of normal. Anyway, I had bangs when I was very young, and I always did this. I mean, I've got photos. I'll have to get on here and hold one up. I did this and shoved my hair to the side. And like I said, those are sweep bangs now, guys. But when I was a kid, I was the nerd. I was ahead of my time. But I had to do it to deal with the bangs. And eventually they grew out. Like when in 6th grade, I know for a fact, I did not have bangs anymore at one point, so. And the last time, you'll recall if you watch my YouTube channel or anything like that, it's not, I think it's so weird calling it a channel because I'm like, I don't make that much content. I want to, I'm lazy. And busy with like 4 or 5 kids and a husband. But anyway, I said I was never going to cut myself bangs again. When I first relaxed my hair back in August, it is now December. Back in August, before we moved and everything, when I put a relaxer in my hair, like literally probably, actually it wouldn't have been August because we lived here in August. It would have been late July, like the last few days of July. I was curious, okay, and it was summertime, we were going to the pool a lot, which honestly doesn't help. So I couldn't get my curls to be pretty. I couldn't get them, they needed a trim and they probably needed some treatments and some protein and moisture, and I just can never find the balance. And I had tried some hair masks and whatnot, but I was sick of it, and I was sick of not having shiny, beautiful, perfect, straight hair or whatever that I could wake up, brush, and go. Well, let me tell you a little something about a hair relaxer. Apparently there's another kind that relaxes your hair, but it adds like shine and stuff like that, or makes it smooth, or does this or that. I don't remember what it's called. I recently learned about it in a video I was watching. Anyway, it didn't make my hair shiny or it still technically needed straightened every day to not be kind of poofy, frizzy. And of course, because I did it myself, I wasn't perfect. And there's still some spots that are kind of wavy, curly under here, which I love now. I'm thankful for it because I'm trying so hard to get my curl back. Ignore this. We went somewhere the other day, and I wanted to look decent for once because literally every time I go anywhere, I look like a stack of poop pile. So I straightened my hair, and then that, of course, like I said, watching these shows had me going, I want bangs. But the problem is, every time I want bangs, by the way, I imagine it on me with long hair. Because I can look cute that way. I am home alone, guys. But I swear it sounds like someone's moving in the other room. Like, not like thump, but like when you hear the air move. Maybe it's me. Anyway, oh God, I'm going outside and get on my treadmill. That's the end of that. But, yeah, so I did that. Yeah, this is all gonna sweat, and I want to tell myself I'm not gonna wash my hair just because my hair is really unhealthy. Especially, look, you can tell from the ends, and I slept on it, and I did not re-straighten my ends or anything. That's how bad the health of my hair is. Plus, it's just the texture because I have naturally curly hair that's not. This was what I was talking about, by the way, last night when I said I hate shoulder length hair, and when this happens, I hate when I get that clumpy. And this one, it clumps, but it's like clumping inward and poofing. But weird. But this is the side. So I don't sleep on a side. See, look, it looks all shorter. I told you. I got the the Jetsons kind of going on. Anyway, I don't sleep on any one side. So I know people are like, I sleep on this side. I typically lay on my right side trying to fall asleep, and then once I get like I have to roll over onto my back typically to actually pass the F out. So yeah, I've got hair all over me. I swear I don't look that funny in person, or I'm missing something. Well, I know that looks awkward. I just noticed that when there's not black on black, I can see that weird chop look that Mel said, oh, you'll get this. This isn't that exact hairstyle, but you'll get this if you do it like this. And I got it a little bit, I guess. But anyway, it doesn't look that bad. I don't know. Maybe it's me in person or on my mirror. Must be the lighting and stuff. Because I look better in real life than I do on this, to me. I look more yellow and tan than I do on this camera in person. I can't make it happen, yo. But anyway, so I got my bangs. I'm gonna put my hair up, and I'm going to go get on the treadmill. Which was also the idea, was like when I put my hair up, sometimes I just feel like, oh, I have nothing. And it takes a few days for all this to relax. See, it's kind of cute back in the day, especially when I used to have curls and like, And now that I'm older and I've learned and I've seen Mel, I don't like that. I don't like when you have curly hair and you straighten your bangs. I'm like, why did we ever think we had to do that? Because we didn't know any better, because the world said have straight, shiny, sleek hair. That's why. But it's so ignorant that it makes no sense to me now that we didn't just wear our like curly or wavy bang when it's literally cohesive. It goes with our whole shebang. So our whole shebang. It goes with our look. So see, when I get skinny, I'm gonna look a lot better. Angles, bub, angles. There's some hair there, or is that on my screen again? Some on that eye too. So anyway, that's what I did, and good morning and have a great day. Peace.